How's it going, YouTube? Liam from Leeds, Australia here, and welcome to Resident Evil Requiem. Now, I have not played a lot, or have played really many games in the Resident Evil series. I have messed around with, I think I did Leon's first campaign in the Resident Evil 2 Remake. I need to get back into playing Claire's campaign, but I haven't touched anything else besides Revelations and Revelations 2. And, what was it? The Mercenaries 3D version for the 3DS. I remember messing around with that. But, I am playing Resident Evil Requiem, and I'm not entirely sure if I will do a full-on playthrough of this game, or a full-on series playthrough of this game. So for now, I'm going to first off title it as Look at Resident Evil Requiem. But if people do want to see me play an actual series of this, and even play some of the other games of the Resident Evil series, then say so in the comments below, and I'll may put it into consideration. But you may notice that something is a little bit different with this version of Resident Evil Requiem, and the biggest giveaway, of course, is the Nintendo eShop. So I am playing the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Resident Evil Requiem, which realistically surprised the heck out of me that this game was in the works for the Switch 2. Not to say that this is a like a graphical heavy kind of game. I'm not necessarily saying that at all. But I know that there is one other game Capcom is releasing to the Nintendo Switch 2. I forgot the name of it already. I'll put the name of the game I'm thinking of on the screen somewhere. But along with the release of Requiem, there was also the release of, let's see, Resident Evil Biohazard, or Resident Evil 7 for some, and Resident Evil Village. Gold editions of those games also releasing on the Nintendo Switch 2, which I have all three games because it released up into a bundle. But I'm going to see what Resident Evil Requiem is like, and just for the fun of it, because I think it's just interesting to see, like, it will be interesting to me of how the game holds up in terms of, you know, because especially when you look at, say, the PC version or the Xbox or PlayStation versions of this game, obviously this the Switch 2 is not necessarily on the same level as the Xbox Series S or X consoles or the PlayStation 5, and especially the PC, but we'll see how things go, why don't we? So, let's see. Relax while enjoying the story and puzzles. A balanced experience of suspense and accomplishment at the standard difficulty found in modern Resident Evil games. This game mode can be changed to casual on the game screen, or the game over screen, yep. A traditional experience with a difficulty similar to classic Resident Evil games, recommended for long-term fans of the series. Autosaves during Grace's gameplay are limited, and ink ribbons are required to... Oh, right, yes. Well, I'm going to be going with modern just for the sake of this video, but let's check it out, shall we?
Sorry.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
You okay?
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. Look, I know that's where your mother was murdered. And I know it'll be upsetting for you. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Confront that fear head on. Grace, I won't force you to go. But do you think you can do this for me? Investigate that crime scene and report back to me with your findings. That's all for now.
Alright, off the bat, like, because the entire cutscenes are, like, rendered in-game, alright? They're not, like, pre-rendered, like, the old-fashioned Resident Evil games. But off the bat, despite, of course, the text scenes not, like, being absolutely clear, and again, that's more of a texture thing than anything else. Like, yes, you notice a few things here and there, but...
Oh, sorry.
The one that bumped into you, Ash. Grace, excuse me. Grace Renwood. Yeah, look at that.
It should be around here.
Oh, man. Like, yeah, there'll obviously be some big notices and differences between this and the other versions, right? But to its right, and to its, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, in some respect, like, this is still pretty amazing for something like Resident Evil, and especially with the strength of the RE engine. Like, this is still pretty darn good. Like, in my honest opinion, this is still pretty good. And obviously, again, looking back at the cutscene to begin the game off, the thing I find fascinating is that, you know, obviously there's a lot of talk about, you know, Call of Duty coming to Switch 2, which if it does eventually happen, I'm looking forward to trying it out just for more experimental approach. But for a game like this, and to have all these people and all these cars, whatnot, like, that's still pretty impressive. Like, the way that they optimize this to work for this game is pretty good. And I remember seeing a, what was that? I think it was like a comment on Twitter or someplace about saying, especially when you look at this starting area, all these people are running around, these cars driving everywhere. Like, to see something like this, you could expect Capcom to sort of make an open world sort of game. And they have done open world games before with Monster Hunter, obviously. But I think there was one comment in response to that one that said, yeah, but they tend to not work so well. And you never know. What do we got? Winewood City Guide. Welcome to the beautiful and historic city of Renwood. I said Winewood at first, my bad. Renwood. Come soak in the nostalgia of a bygone area with chic art galleries, classic restaurants, and plenty of stores where you can shop till you drop. If you want to get away from the modern hustle and bustle, Renwood is the place to be. Okay, what have we got here? Missing. A lot of people missing. Now, I am playing the games in first person, or at least depending on like how long Grace's gameplay goes for this video. I'm most likely going to be playing this game in first person just for the heck of it.
Hey, miss. Hey, that's a restricted area. You can't go in there.
Why?
It's an active crime scene.
Oh, right. Sorry. Just a sec.
Oh, you're FBI?
I am.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is the 5th one now, right? I heard they all have the same weird bruises. So you think it's something infectious or terrorism or... Why else would the FBI be investigating, right? Hey, are you with me?
Oh, there might be answers inside.
Yeah, sure, right. Be careful in there. Whole building's condemned. Word is they're finally gonna bring the whole place down.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, I'm not sure. I forgot the name of the actress who did the motion capture and voice for Grace, but she is doing a phenomenal job, especially for the English voice actor. I'm not sure who the Japanese voice actor is, but to have a character that is feeling so nervous, visiting a spot where apparently her mother died. And it's interesting of like how, I think her name was Alyssa, because Alyssa's previous role in the Resident Evil games was actually, oh, I can't remember what the series was. Was it Outbreak? Was it the Outbreak series I'm thinking of? So I do have a decent, well, not decent, but I do have a little bit of knowledge of the Resident Evil lore, because I have watched walkthroughs. I am familiar of some of the games that has been made.
Why am I even here?
Good question, Grace. Alright, crouch with R. Which is not my particular type of button to use to crouch, but... Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at the water effects here. And to see the water droplets, like I can tell you right now. Oh, actually, the Switch is not too hot. Because I would expect something like this to sort of, like, making this thing go, like, very, very hot. Like, it's warm, and I can feel the air being warm, but it's not too bad at the moment. Yeah, look at that. Like... Obviously, of course, when you compare the RE engine to the engine, say, like Call of Duty uses, I can't remember what the name of their engine that they use, but if the one thing that I will say, if the RE engine doesn't prove that a game like this can run on the Switch 2, then you could surely think that whatever they end up doing with the next Call of Duty, or whatever Call of Duty game comes to the Switch 2, this is definitely a good example that a game like this, if a game like this could run, then obviously a Call of Duty game could run. But again, the engines themselves can be very different beasts. Oop. Door open. What I will do though is I'm going to, let's see. Go with third person for a second. Like, even the details on Grace's jacket and backpack, like, that's still pretty good. Look at that. Like, yes, you could notice a few things here and there, but... Look at that. If we pan the camera around. And yes, you could obviously notice a few things here, and especially when you compare... Like, if you look at sort of the graphic comparison videos to see the Switch 2 version and then, like, say, the PlayStation 5 version as an example. Yes, you can notice a few things here and there that has been sort of cut back to make it run on the Switch, but it still doesn't matter. It's still pretty darn good. And the other thing that actually surprised me when I was looking into buying the Generation Pack on the Switch 2, is that, so when you look at the PC version as an example that I'll take here, the game is about like 70 gigabytes of file size. The Switch 2 version is 25, or round about that number, 26, 25, so it's less. And obviously that's because there are certain things that they did cut back just to make this game run on the Switch, but compared this to like a lot of other games that had been quote-unquote downgraded on like the original Switch, like I could name a few examples. Like 25 or thereabouts, like I would have to look at the store page again and actually get the exact number, so I'll put it on the screen when I do that. But that's still impressive. Alright. Time to go through the door. Oh. Cool, isn't it dark in here? There we go. We also got a pistol. Oh, man. It's lucky that I'm playing an indie horror game of some kind. Because obviously I played Layers of Fear, which I do plan on visiting Layers of Fear. What was the DLC that was released for Layers of Fear 1? Inheritance, that's it. So I do plan on playing Inheritance soon, but there's something I do want to show off in terms of the original game that I will focus on first. But that will come eventually. But I've also played a bit of, like, you know, looking at some of the horror games that I've played for 3-game demos. Because most of them are in first person. I think it's cool that Capcom has released... Read investigation report. Okay. What have we got? A report that details the unexplained death at Renwood Hotel. Oh. Oh, right. Yes, yes, yes. Open sesame. Investigation reports. Submitted FBI Special Agent Carl Erms. On September 28, 2026, at 11:20 p.m., the body of a man was found in an abandoned hotel in the west city of Renwood. The body was discovered in the hotel restroom. Based on the level of decay, it's suspected that it has been there for several days. Oh yes, that's unfortunate. Prior to this incident, multiple cases of similar mysterious deaths have been reported in locations across the United States. H. Perez, 59, pronounced dead at Stoneville Hospital. E. Wilkins, pronounced dead at Hotel Denver. Okay, White, pronounced dead at Green Oak Apartments. M. Warren, pronounced dead at Night Valley Nursing Home. It has been confirmed that all the identified victims are survivors of the Raccoon City incident. The victims' bodies are all had extreme black bruising. Check anything else? Nope. Okay. We are good. Now, for my understanding with Requiem is that as you would have probably saw within the menu. Ooh, footy prints. Very muddy footy prints. Okay, so obviously you would have saw there was Grace's perspective and Leon's perspective. But what I understand is that the gameplay styles are significantly different to one another, which is quite fascinating. I can't go in there without a key. But that do be a lot of scratches. And obviously, like, especially when we're looking at the muddy footprints, like, looking at this, like, obviously you can notice the textures is not as on par, but they still bring in some good detail. Like, it would obviously look better. Well, let's say that the whole hotel was falling apart, so there you go. But what did I say? So, the textures, of course, are not on par as to say, like, again, the PC, PlayStation, Xbox versions of this game. But it still has enough detail that it gets the point across, which is always impresses me with not even just the Switch 2 version of the game, or Switch 2 versions of any sort of game, really. Despite, of course, having stronger power as compared to the original Switch. But looking back at some of the Switch games that I've played, and especially the Switch 1 ports of numerous games that I've played, there may be certain downgrades, but it still gets the points across. And I think that's what amazed me with Layers of Fear when I was playing Layers of Fear Legacy and completing that playthrough. Like, yeah, despite, of course, the frame rate being at 30, which I'll talk about the frame rate in Requiem in a minute, but it still had a decent amount of detail to still feel, to have that, like, eerie atmosphere that the game is trying to present, which is amazing. And for Resident Evil Requiem, the frame rate is targeting at 60, but you would probably notice when we loaded into the city, to the city street part of this level, the frame rate does dip a little bit, but it tries to aim close to a 60, so that's an important thing. Hello? A toilet! Ew. That don't look good. Bucket. Now, I probably bet. I think on the other versions, you probably see yourself in the mirror here, but that's perfectly fine. Hello? Nothing in there. Man, it's like I'm playing the demo of Resident Evil Biohazard or Resident Evil 7. And it was such a interesting approach when they released Resident Evil 7 to basically have a first-person Resident Evil game, and it worked. Like, that's the thing. Many people would prefer a third-person perspective game for Resident Evil, but to have the option of going back and forth between first-person and third-person, especially starting off with, I think it was an update later, but to have that in Resident Evil Village, to give that option, to give that option to switch perspectives is very nice. Is someone following me? Oh, let's talk. Room 204. Old key. Okay.
Who's there? What do I do?
Alright. Hang on, wait a minute. I want to take a look at something here. So let's... Okay, I like that little detail where her body just basically spins towards the other side when you're moving the camera around. Hello? Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Alright. And you notice an interesting detail that because Grace has not really experienced any sort of, like, action-packed moments, despite the fact that she is FBI, you can see that her hand is shaking, which is like an interesting attention to detail, and you have to give Capcom and whoever develops the Resident Evil game, excuse me, some massive credit for adding in such unique not unique details, but interesting details that make the characters, or at least make the game feel more human-like, or sort of be like, yeah, freaking out over something like this, like, it would definitely make you unnerving. And that's part of Grace's gameplay, is to have that horror element as compared to what Leon's campaign will be. Which, again, well, I will say, I'm not sure if we will encounter Leon's campaign in this video. But, again, if people are interested or wanting me to play through Resident Evil Requiem and do a series of this, then let me know in the comments. But for now, the idea for me, at least for this moment, this is more of a look at episode or a look at video than an actual let's play video. But that could obviously change. We got a pamphlet. The Redwood Hotel has been welcoming guests from all walks of life since opening its doors in 1928. Experienced the warm embrace of nearly a century's worth of history, along with Redwood's time-honored traditions. Those were footsteps. But where will those footsteps lead? Reception. It's like I'm walking in, Made of Scare. It's obviously to think that, oh, actually, did Made of Scare get released before or after 7? I don't remember much. Another Resident Evil game, which I know a lot of fans aren't particularly a huge fan of, is 6. And I do need to get back into playing 6 eventually. I just never got around to doing it. But again, the Switch 2 version, we are seeing a lot of shadow details from our flashlight. And if you look in here, like to seeing the light reflection or the light source coming through the windows there. Like, this is impressive to me. You know, for something that is basically a handheld device that, of course, it allows you to play on a TV or a computer monitor, in this case for me. Well, through Elgato, of course. But for all the power being on this tablet-like device to play console experiences like this is absolutely amazes me every time. And again, it was the same thing with the Switch 1. Obviously, Switch 1 was definitely limited in terms of power, but it is still pretty darn good. I needed a key to go through there, and I don't have a key. picture is a bit unnerving for a face like that. I don't have anything to cut that. So I need to go back downstairs. Oh, what's this? Oh, wire cutters. Well. Cut the rusty wires. That's a cool detail, having both arms to open the door. Whoa. Man, I'm getting a lot of the vibes of the games that I played. Well, that kind of reminds me of a certain figure of a door of a game called Exit 8. We have a radio. Anything more? Apparently not. Well, what was I saying? So I'm getting like these strings of like, because I've obviously played numerous, numerous indie games or numerous horror indie games that I'm just getting certain vibes of. There was obviously Indigo Park when going through into that room where just seeing everything decay. I was getting Indigo Park vibes. Hello? Nothing there. What?
Who? Hi, Mom.
You have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done, just a sec.
What am I gonna do with you?
What you always do? Nag at me until I go to bed?
Oh, it's really coming down hard.
Mom, phone. Mom.
It's right beside you.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry.
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time. Stay close.
Mom, wait!
Grace, come on, keep moving.
I'm coming!
Grace, hurry. Keep moving.
catching up as best as I can, but it ain't easy.
Hello? Who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
Oh, it's probably the electrical panel. It's 40 years old, so it doesn't take much to trip it. It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
What the hell,
No, 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 Grace. No. Grace, stay close to me.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Mom, what are you doing?
Something important.
What did you hide behind that painting?
I'll explain later. We need to find another way out. Grace, come on.
What? Now, before I continue, there's one thing I want to point out, and you probably would have seen videos in other places, right? But what's so cool, and another interesting detail, is that depending on what perspective you're playing at, you get to view the cutscene from different angles if you're playing in third person. Like, playing in first person, though, was actually pretty darn cool. It was very immersive in a way.
Come on in, Grace.
I'm calling the police.
No, don't go.
Hello? Yes, I want to report a murder. No, murders.
Grace.
Yes. The Renwood Hotel. Yes. Hurry, please. The police are on their way. Oh, God. Mom, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Grace. Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, Grace. I promise you, I will explain this all to you one of these days. Grace. Please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
What are you talking about?
Just... I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Mom, I'm scared.
No. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff,
We
Mom.
can come back for it later, Grace.
I don't.
Found you.
So sorry. This is my fault.
this? I need to get out of here.
Something important. I'll explain later.
Where did you hide behind that painting?
Well, first thing I'll say is... damn. It's really all I can say right now is damn. Peekaboo! Okay, nothing in here too important. But now... Storm's here! I guess we now head back to... the... wait. Oh no, you're still there. Okay, I was gonna say. That better not have disappeared on me. Ooh, that is cool. Okay, so we can't go in there yet, because we don't have the key. Down we go. Someone's here. That's some strong thunder. And lightning. Move you out of the way. Do you think that that's been there for 8 years? You would have expected at least someone to find it, but apparently not. Open sesame. Open up. What do we got? October 17th, 2018. Work has settled down and we're heading to a new town the day after tomorrow. I'm thankful my freelance work allows me to work anywhere, but I'm worried about Grace. It's difficult for her to make friends where we're constantly on the move. Maybe we can spend a little more time in the next town. Finished some research and stopped in a cafe when I noticed a hooded man. I could have sworn he was watching me. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. I saw the hooded man again. He's definitely following me. We're only just got here, but I think we should move on. I can't let anything happen to Grace. Anything else in here? Ooh. Bit of an old-fashioned, near-looking floppy disk right here.
Sorry, officer. What's wrong?
Something stung me.
Are you okay? What do I do?
Man. Emergency exit key. A key that opens the emergency exit on the second floor of Renwood Hotel. Cool. Although I lost my jacket.
Get away! Get away from me!
Get away!
Stay away!
Damn!
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Time to go is what the hell?
Is anyone there? Hello?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I'm the one who planted that body. I'm the one that brought you here. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Rest now, Grace. We have so much to do.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others?
Well, same black blotches.
And it's not post-mortem lividity.
No. No, this is different. That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. No, it's not.
But I have something for you. The team has settled on a person of interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella. Victor Gideon.
Who is he?
A former T-virus researcher. Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found. You there, Leon?
Yeah. I'm here.
You okay?
Some of the edges. Check it out.
You almost there?
Just about. Stuck in traffic. You've got to be me.
What's going on? Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine. I'm just taking her home.
Leon, what's your sit rep?
I'm going after Victor.
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
I think stupid is going to be the worst of their problems.
Whoa. Hey, what the hell, lady?
Help me!
Are you okay? What are you doing?
Well, at least melee attacks work. Poor guy, he has no nose.
Get Brentwood locked down.
What? Is it something to do with Victor?
Yeah. He's the one to thank for all the excitement.
Hey, get out of the way, dude. Grab some ammo for that, thank you. Hey! No bites! Where's a bit of your head? Damn, that's pretty cool. Hang on. ammo? What's this? Ooh! Green herb! That's what we need. Alright. Oh, got another one. Woo!
Let's make this quick.
Boom! Heads up! Boom. So this is the different gameplay element I was talking about. Sit down. Where do we go? Go this way?
Leon, have you located Victor?
No, I lost them. Back to square one.
Not necessarily. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address. Leon? We're running out of time.
What is this? Hey! Help! You wanna stay calm? You wanna stay cool? Come on. Sing. Sing, Grace, sing. Oh, yes.
Upsy daisy. Alright. Have a look-see around. That's a lot of blood. Yes, indeed. Looks like looks like it measures vital signs. A very old-fashioned way as well.
Where the hell am I?
Progress notes. Began blood extraction. Checked pulse. No abnormalities. Administered DX fill. Condition stable. Ready for further examination. A nice light on. But we got no lighter. We got no... Well, we haven't got a torch or a flashlight. Same diff, just different wording. Look around. Whoa. Hello? Empty bottle. An empty glass bottle with a faint medical smell. It'll smash and draw attention to those nearby when thrown. Ah. Okay. Making sure that we use noise to our advantage. Because obviously with Grace's gameplay perspective, it is more survival, more near same kind of element as towards Amnesia in a sense. But there is a little bit of combat, I do know that, but not as much as what Leon's gameplay is all about. Well, that's a bit ominous. Hello? Broken. Dang. Anything in here? Nope, because I need a key. Okay. Oh. While I have not played it, PT vibes right here with a whole weight like this. Ooh, what's this? I need a fuse. I need a fuse. Get a fuse. Excuse me? Alright, what's in here? A key! Man, that's a beautiful design key. And I've always liked the key designs that Capcom makes for the Resident Evil games. They're always so... there's always so much interesting sort of detail to it. Insert the key. And hello. Ooh, typewriter. Here we go. And we shall save. But that is where I'm going to end this video off. Again, mainly the focus for this video is more or less a look at rather than a let's play. But if there are people that really want me to continue playing through Resident Evil and to do a recording of Resident Evil Requiem, then make sure you say so in the comments below. And then I may consider changing it and making this into a series. But that was still good. That was a good, like, for what I have played. And again, playing this on the Switch too, and like obviously you'll probably have a much more sort of like if you're playing on the PC or the other consoles, like it will look a lot better. But again, for what Capcom has able to produce and bring to the Switch 2 is still pretty darn good. Like there's really no other issues that I have with it. And again, maybe there'll be some few frame drops here and there, but it's still a consistent 60. The atmosphere and just the way the game looks is still amazing. Despite, of course, you know, a few texture downgrades here and there, but not enough to basically have it be unimmersive and still not showing up detail. Like, it still shows some good detail despite the texture quality being a little bit lower. But that's perfectly fine with me. And if I quickly have a look here, Because, yeah, you can't really necessarily change it as much, but that's perfectly fine. Oh, you can change the size of that. Size of it? Yeah, okay. You can turn the health gauge, notification display. Yes, 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 yes. Anyway, so I am going to end it off here, but this is still pretty good. So if you want to get the game for yourself, it is available. I think currently, so the... what was it? It was the Generation Pack. So you get, again, you get Resident Evil Biohazard, or Resident Evil 7. You get Resident Evil Village, and you get Resident Evil Requiem, all in a complete bundle, available for the Switch 2. But again, it is available on other platforms. It's on PC, it's on PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series S or X. Yeah, that's right. And give the game a go if you want to try it out. If you can handle the spooky elements to it. But this is still pretty cool. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, then click the like button. Click the subscribe button for more videos heading your way. Until then, this has been Resident Evil Requiem. I'm Lee from Leeds Australia. Until next time, lay 'em out.